All right.
Okay, we check.
Yes, we check. We check to see if we sound. Do we sound?
Yeah.
Do we sound?
Yeah.
Are you sure we sound? Yeah. Okay. All right. I just need to check. So then I do this. I do this one. But I also do this one. And I also do.
Lots of
Good morning,
Evening.
ladies. Oh, what the heck? I've been bamboozled.
What? Did you play the wrong music? What's going on?
Apparently, it was
you
the
played
outro.
the outro. Oh my god! It's over, everybody. It's over. Go home.
It's over.
Go home.
It's
And he's a good boy. Morning. What the hell?
All right, good evening,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the
Weekly
WAYPN. I'm Karl,
I'm Sane.
aka,
Henry and Sangita.
and who are these other jokers in the lounge?
Oh yeah.
We're in the lounge
We're lounging
Because-
around.
because somebody was painting something, and we didn't bother going over.
Yeah.
We've opened
can
ourselves
thank
up
me.
to our
You're right.
vulnerabilities.
Rumble.
Welcome, Rumble. Welcome,
Alright.
Nero.
So let's start off with Chris Shah.
Rasha! And he's doing the Logie boy.
Yes, the Logie boy.
And the Logie boy is looking very nice. Especially the wolf. The wolf is looking a lot like the wolf starting point for me.
Okay, so I figured that let's just go through this whole journey in one sort of route because he's done it up completely. So do you want to scroll up a bit? So it's going to be 5 posts up, and you'll see the text for the
This
next
one?
one.
Is it this one? I'm
Yeah,
looking at?
yeah.
Never mind a few weeks. Couldn't put it down and turned out not to be too hard to get to a level I'm relatively happy with. Still have oil wash and basing to finish. Maybe some tiny highlights in after the oil wash. Yep.
Yeah, and I think
I'm just
you-
gonna have to open him in a new thingy me bob.
Yeah, that's okay. And I think that everything came out really nice here.
I especially really love the axe.
Yeah, no, the axe did come out really well.
I kind of have to say I like his axe better than our axe.
What?
Yeah.
Don't. How? Why?
I like it.
Why do you like it better than our one?
It's got more fire.
It's got more fire.
Yeah, more fire.
More fire.
And I love the chip-ins.
Yeah, the chipping is quite nice. I
Quite
really
lovely.
do like the
And of
chipping.
course, he used the right shade of grey. Ours is much darker than this.
I think ours looks really
This is
good.
kind of the color that I see Space Wolves as more, though.
Yeah,
Like
is
this kind
a
of like
Space Wolf.
blue-gray.
Yeah, like a light blue-grey.
And now, so do
But
you
I
want,
do think ours has a bit more of a serious tone. And let's take a look.
do you want to go up 3
3 more.
and then that will be the finish for it?
Okay, I just want to say one thing in case he doesn't have a picture of this later on.
Yeah, yep.
The underside of this pelt.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss.
All right, give
I
me a
think it
second
looks-
to bring it up on the stream. Oh, there it is.
I think it looks just like real underside of leather with that really soft skin thingy, you know?
Okay,
The skin. What?
just
Tannin skin.
Is that
yeah,
what it's called?
it's just not soft in my experience.
Why is it not soft?
I don't know why it's not
It
soft, but
feels,
it's not.
it's kind of, it's not super soft, but like, it just looks correct, okay?
All right, so and there, here it is, all finished up.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me go. Okay. Sorry for the spam, but push this one out because it was so cool. It was 3 posts. How is it spamming? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no. I said to him, don't worry about spamming, man. You did great work.
This is the channel of spammation. Okay? That's what WAYPN is about. Spamming. Right. I really quite enjoy the pelt. I like that it's quite different. Well, I can't say that I like that it's different because he's following the box art, and the box art
He's
pelt
following
is-
the box art for like everything with the exception way spam. Yes, go boy, way spam. He's following the box art for everything except his his terrain.
And the black
basing.
wolf. The black wolf.
Is that white
Black,
usually?
Yeah, this one is a different shade of brown. They're all
It's-
brown.
Like this one's a lot warmer, isn't it?
Yeah, but like again, mine ended up looking.
Yeah, considerably warmer.
But I like the choice of a black wolf. Actually, it's quite lovely the way he's done it. A black or grey wolf, whatever.
I like a black wolf.
definition- Actually, it's
Just
black
the way you
wolf.
say, actually.
Is that what I say?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, actually.
I like his face. It looks old. I like also. What else do I like? Everything just looks great, man. I'm just trying to think what would be a point of improvement. I feel that the wolves could have a little extra definition on the fur, but I think you're trying to balance between like tabletop and character.
It does seem to be where, well, like Chris does, I'd say, like mostly character level.
Yeah.
Like he does good work, but he's just sort of like, I'm done. Once I'm done, like I don't want to revisit and just like sort of lose my mind over it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think it's a good place.
Yeah,
This
no.
model is in a good place.
But I definitely agree with you about the wolves, because when we take a look at the side shots, right? Like
it just feels a little bit on the flat side.
it does feel a little flat, especially when we
compare it to the pelt. The pelt has
the pelt has a great
good
level of depth.
definition, Yeah.
And like I think that does take away from him a little. Like you could have put a bit more work into that, and like I don't think it would be that hard. Just do some overbrushing,
Just on the tips of the fur.
Yeah, not dry brushing, overbrushing,
Yeah,
which is
because I think the definition for the black wolf turned out pretty good. It's got a good contrast.
yeah. I feel like these could be pushed quite a bit. But I do think that he did really well with his basing, like bringing his theme into this, because like this sort of mottled brown, the rock, what the rocks are. I think it looks good. It fits in, and it doesn't fight. I do feel as if he could have made it like a slightly different color.
The rock?
Yeah.
I
Because
guess so.
it is a prominent feature of this character, the rock. So yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay.
All right.
That's
Well,
all I have to say on this front.
yeah, that's all I have to say about that. All right, so we'll go back, and then we're up to number 2.
It decided to leave. Oh no, okay, fine. I'm still
All right, so we're up to
Go back to the bottom.
Hasim.
Hazik.
I'll just read out for this one. Oh no, you got
No,
it.
I got it. Okay. Next Stormcast Eternal Hero done. The old Lord Celestant. Look at that chunk. I didn't know to improve on the red.
Okay, so
Okay. I think the idea is good. He's going for a bit of like a scratched leather look, right? But it's sort of red leather.
yeah,
But I think if you having like black as the deepest shade of that leather is fine. But I think you need like a nice deep desaturated red brown, and then like sort of stipple that, and then you have that lovely red showing through.
yeah.
Because like now it's going from. Sorry,
yeah,
you
go for sure.
Dark purple works quite well for like deep parts for red. Like if you mix in and do like red over it, over dark purple, like glaze or something, because purple consists of red and blue. It works quite well.
Yeah, that's an alternative as well. You could do a dark purple or a dark brown. Depends, up to you. I think that would be the only point of improvement for this guy. I do think that there could be a little bit more depth around the shin plate there, where there's the lightning bolt coming down. I feel like something different could be done. A particular plate like that, I don't know. Doesn't necessarily have to, but I think the armor could have a little bit more depth. What do you guys think?
So I think when it comes to leather scratches, forget about color. Only think about it in terms of values, and you'll come off a lot better. So, as an example, I'll see if I can pull up. Do you know where we put the people for when we did the I'm trying to remember the name of it. The one where we did the role playing game?
Oh yeah, it's personal projects.
Okay, personal projects.
Wrath and Glory.
Wrath and Glory. So there's one guy that I want to look at in particular. Oh, this thing is taking forever to load. Fantastic. Okay. So, do we have... Yes. That should be it. Okay. So I'm just gonna open the link on this one. So we see here, right, with the leather, right? Just like, could I send this to you and can you make the brown red?
Yeah, I should be able to make that.
Alright, so I'm just gonna send that to you right now. So essentially what you wanna think about is, instead of doing it like painting on the red, right? So here you painted on the red. Think about it in the same way as if you're going to put a contrast paint over it, right? Put in all your scratches. So I've got different levels of scratches in this, right? So we can see like some little bits of fade. We can see some very sharp scratching. We can see some light scratching, right? And we can see some very heavy scratches. And with all of that, that's what you got to think about, right? Think about how to... Oh, you're using a tint tool?
Yeah, just a color replacement.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
If you can make it brighter.
The red?
Yeah. Because like at the moment you got it more like a burgundy. You want it an actual red.
Seems a bit too bright, don't you think? It
It
doesn't really look like leather anymore. That's why I used the dark red.
Yeah, okay. So, hold up, that's too dark. Go...
Still too dark?
Yeah, just... There, go that. Try that.
Still too bright.
Yeah, okay, go back to the dark then.
I'm
So, sorry
sure
guys, we're off in the other program. Yeah, maybe we want to add a little bit of purple to it or something, I don't know.
A bit of purple.
Yeah. Because I think you're...
No, it's just a little bit more saturated than it would when you up like that's a little.
Okay,
What
alright.
you want?
Alright, well, you just want to send that over.
Okay.
So this won't be exact, but it will give you the idea. And essentially what you want to do is you want it to be surface finish variation.
Surface finish variation. Oh my god.
He said the line.
You have to say it with the accent though.
Yes.
The surface finish variation.
Surface finish variation.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one, man.
Okay, and so that's more or less what you want to do. Like we've just sort of hit it with a red tint, right? But see, the idea is not about the actual color. It's about the values. Oh, you found a better way to do it?
Yeah, just do like hue
Yeah, okay.
to change the color. That looks red leather.
Kind of. Yeah, I see what
What do
you're
you
saying.
mean, cut off, Roger? This is all your fault.
Well, That's another day on WAYPN. Sunny blaming me for everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so essentially with that, that's the kind of thing that you want to do, right? You just want to change how those things look. And the whole idea is with that, that's how you do it, right? You just think about it in terms of values rather than thinking about it. Did you send another one?
Yeah, just.
Okay, so Sunny's redone it. I will now open the link. But yeah, so like the whole point is, right, you just have those little variations and that sort of thing, and think about it that way rather than thinking about colors. So yeah, hopefully that will help. Alright, so after this, time for some kit.
Saturday Whip. Couple of 28mm Siocast minis that came with my Broken Anvil paints. Prime black with Galeri Kaleido matte black. White Zenithal courtesy eye with Mindworks titanium white thinner.
Alright, so yep, he's just spraying some stuff up, seeing how the paints go.
Going like a little bit of Zenithal kind of thing.
And then just sort of colouring up. So we will hopefully see some more from that a little later on.
Yep.
Alright, so I think, yeah, here we are. Like, one is already starting to come together. You want to read a bit of that one?
Spent about 15 minutes on smoke using Chimera Velvets in the same manner I'd use speed paints along with a bit of medium grey brushing.
Okay. So...
It looks very washed out at the moment, probably because of the lighting. I think if we have some straight shots, I think that is how it looks.
This one or the previous?
I think that's how it looks right now.
Okay.
I think this is a good base for like working from dark to light. If you're going to go up in saturation and brightness and draw in like in fur textures and things like that, this is a good starting point. But if this is kind of like your main base, it's a bit very, very samey, like everything together, kind of very dark as well. So I think you might want to, as you go along, pick a point of interest and bring attention to that either through saturation or brightness, lightness.
Yeah. I'd agree with that because I was just sort of looking at the smoke and like I sort of can't tell things at the moment. I'm sort of like
the blade also. I think you could do a bit more of a bit more shine for the blade. In the other hand, the one that has smoke on it, that's fine. We can just leave it that way. Smoke effect. But anything that doesn't have effects on it, I think you should try and bring out the metallic nature of it.
I agree. Okay. All right. So next up.
Oh, all right. There we go.
Okay.
We see some great progress here. It's coming together.
Yeah. The wolf's eyes look a bit better, but and
he's
the
also
purple's
brightened
coming.
the fur. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming a bit more together now. I think the eyes have come out well with that sort of glow.
Yeah.
I think he's really brought up the colour. But I still haven't quite seen this smoke that he was talking about.
I think the smoke is around the legs there and the blade.
Yeah, I understand, but it sort of hasn't quite come out the way he was sort of describing. But we'll move on and see if there's some more progress. Alright,
Well,
so next up we have Larry. With the white-haired Superman.
Oh, is that what he's going for?
No.
Oh, okay. Shade and mid-tone on the blue. A base color for the skin. Had trouble seeing the S on the back. So I have a lot of fixing to do there and some other areas. Then highlights, shading, and the hair and eyes, etc. Yeah, I see what you mean with the S.
Oh, yeah, the S is... so not here, but when you go back here,
yeah.
it's just like... Superman!
Maybe I think the problem is that it doesn't have that the depth yet where you shade wherever there's a recess, and then brightness wherever there is the top. You know, like how when you have a banner.
Yeah,
Billowing in
yeah.
the
I don't know how. I don't know how to square that circle.
I really think once you add depth to it, it will square that circle. Currently the colors look really great. It looks,
they're quite popping, yes.
yeah, and it is very accurate to
The Supermans.
the real Superman.
All right. So shall we move on to our next one?
It's a Krisha.
So yes, this
So
is the
we've
one we've
talked-
already commented on.
Yeah.
All right. So
Now we have a Joseph
Malin.
Melane. I'm back to painting one model at a time, and it's pretty good.
Hey, no, he's fixed his googly eyes.
Oh yeah, that's the best eyes I have seen you do so far, Joseph.
And she's
Not
she's
dressed.
Well, I was going to say she has a Pokemon, but also that.
She's got Moo Moo Cow bikini. Did you see that?
Moo Moo Cow Bikini.
Yeah, it's got cow skin bikini, man. You see it?
Well, I mean, I guess she has the shape for it.
Oh. Okay.
You know.
I know what you meant.
I could explain further if you like.
You're not explaining things on the friendly, children-friendly TV show.
What? Why not? That Lamy medium looks rather black.
Yeah, isn't it meant to be white?
No, Lamy medium's meant to be clear.
Righto.
Look, there's the Pokemons.
Oh yeah, I do see her Pokemon.
But there is many pictures of this one. I do not know what we are meant to be seeing.
We shall keep seeing until we see what we see.
I think these are the colours that he's using for each section.
Righto. Game color, huh? Game color and model color are different. Look at that.
I am looking at that.
I know you're looking at it. I'm also.
Oh, you're not allowed, so that I'm going to.
But this actually explains a lot as to how he gets those very lovely neutral tones very accurately. Is because he's using the game color paints for the neutral tones, like skins or khakis, or like olive drabs and stuff. And then you use like other paint brands with more saturated colors.
Yeah. And like we have always been an advocate of that. Like
Mixed brand, yeah.
Yeah, using a mix of brands to get like the results you like. Alright, so let us move on to.
Well done.
Oh, it's me. I gotta read words. There's a lot of words
Yeah,
here.
why so many words?
'Cause it was an important day for important people. Why you like this? Write one in the chat.
Chat.
Write one in the chat if I am
Chat.
abused.
There's no potato chips here,
One.
chat.
Yeah, it's Member Monday. Hashtag Member Monday. Okay, so let me explain something. I do these little sermons each Monday talking about... Why go, boy? Why you betray me like this? There's already one next to his name. See?
Oh, that's true. Inadvertent one.
Okay, so let me explain something. I do these little sermons each Monday talking about what a digital community is because I know how human brains work. We are lazy thinkers. Unless we are reminded of something all the time, it doesn't stick. Another week, and a month, and then another month, and then reminded 6 months after that, and then at least a year after that for a factoid to truly stick in your head. Sure, if it isn't connected to an emotion and a big dopamine hit, but I don't think there are any of you... But I don't think there is any of you just absolutely hanging out for your next Member Monday hit. So, what makes a digital community? It has no weather, no soil, no climate, nothing to affect its people which would harden or suffer them, no flora or fauna. So what does it have? Rules? Rules only matter if people enforce them. It has people, a community, and people judge a place by the actions of its people. And I am so proud to have helped mold this community into what it is. We have a people who post the most magnificent paint jobs in the world. We also have people who are zenning out and painting at their own pace. We have people slamming out tabletop paint jobs. We have beginners and veterans and everything in between. We have people who like everything and let people know they are seen. We have people who comment to let people know they're appreciated. And we have wonderful people who come on the podcast. I couldn't be prouder of the place we've made together. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and please join me in welcoming our new members. I do not know what has happened here. On behalf of all of WAYPN, we have just one question. What are you painting now? Alright, shall we move on to Larry?
I just want to say I one of the people that hang on for a member Monday. I
Oh,
look out for it every
I
time.
knew you were going to say
posted
that.
so that
I knew you were going to say that.
It's
I
so that I
thought
can
that
scroll
was-
past it. That's what
Oh my god. I thought that was a very lovely Member Monday.
Thank
it
you.
was, and then I decided to ruin it with a joke.
Yes.
But you spelled fauna incorrectly. Ah.
Did I?
Yeah. Fauna.
I think that might have been auto-corrected by either American or whatever. But anyway, I put it up there. It's up there. It's out there now.
Larry.
Larry has added some tentacles. Except
You-
they weren't added. He's just added paint to them.
I thought it was very fitting though.
Read the words, woman.
You were speaking
No.
and you told me not to interruption.
Alright, I'll be quiet now. I'll
Ah.
have, I'll have my
Squid,
sleep.
Superman.
I am
I'll have my
blinking
sleep.
very
Dylan.
fast. I am blinking very fast. Jack, I am blinking. Blink, 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 blink. Blink.
Why are you like this?
Used Turbo Dork Black Ice for the claw and related bits. Started a dry brush of a steel color and it wasn't quite what I wanted, so I instead went over it with the silver wax rub I've shown in earlier posts, and I think it looks great. Also gave up on non-metallic metal for the tentacles, partly since I think it would look odd with actual metal elsewhere. So I did a test on part of one, see last picture, using the wax rub everywhere, then Nuln Oil for the gaps. Did not do the claws, just the tentacle parts. Some parts would be hard to reach, so I don't know that I'll do all of it this way. I'm considering it.
Alright, well, I think it's been looking great, but we're a little way off finished, so we'll move on so that we can see our next thing. But don't worry, Larry. I brought you out of the spam bin. I don't know, but Larry always seems to end up in the spam bin for some reason.
You know what? My brain just remembered that these are basically like mechadendrites,
Yes,
but for
correct. So I'll read out my very long Talk Tuesday post. How often do you make/paint terrain pieces? Options available.
How come
And
I
apparently-
don't have it? I don't see.
What?
Yeah, I got Larry and then Chris Shaw right after.
And then up.
Oh.
There I am.
Oh right. Oh okay. I see.
Because we've already done
Done
Chris Shaw.
That's
Yeah,
right.
remember.
Yeah.
Why are you stepping on me?
Because
You are!
I'm resting my weight.
What?
Right.
Next up, we have Tomas.
All right, Tomas.
Sometimes listen to you, I regret knowing English.
Oh, I feel the heart, honey. Please.
See, he's too Eastern Bloc to understand polite lying.
The pain is too much for me to
Read
bear.
the text, woman! Stop standing on me.
I like doing rusty
Take away her
steel.
plate of chips so she has the incentive.
I like doing rusty steel to the point I definitely spend too much time on it. Well, it definitely looks rusty, that's for sure.
It does look rusty.
I feel like I need a tetanus shot just by looking at it. You know?
Yeah.
You won't need a tetanus shot after he hits you with it, though.
You have to say it the Indian way. Tetanus. I want the tetanus. That's how they say it. It's so
Just
funny.
so people know, after Sunny said that, I just face palmed. So, well, technically, it's not a face palm. It's whatever I do, where I rest the my hand over my eyes to shade
eyebrow
them.
massage.
The eyebrow.
You do the
Shading
Captain
himself.
Picard.
The Captain Picard.
Yeah, kind of the Captain Picard. I guess that's one way of looking at it.
Extra wrinkly forehead.
It's not an
You do
extra
the,
wrinkly
the right
forehead.
account
It's,
when you
it's
go
called
into
being
the
bald.
thing.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh my god.
You don't see the wrinkles unless you're bald.
Say something about Tomas's thing and let's move on.
I really like the skin work.
Yes, the skin works great. All right, we've got to move on so that she keeps focus.
Oh, no, wait. I have to comment. I do think you did overdo the Rusty Boys, Tomas, because you've literally made all of the metal rusty. I think some metal rusty is okay, but like all the metal rusty feels a bit much.
I don't necessarily agree. I do think that you could.
Or believe that everything's rusty, then what?
All right, let us move on. So next up, we have the Cabbage Patch Kids.
My cabbages.
My Cabbage Corp.
Yeah. Let me read the commentary first.
No.
LOL. I like rust effects, as you all know by now, says a penguin.
Yes.
And Ryan say, give it a dry brush with lead belcher or gunmetal. Indeed. My cabbage mimic is really ripening. Although the leaves may have ended up too bright a green, that at least is something I can fix. Next time I shall also have to start the red part of the red cabbage. Also pictured is my attempt to paint charred bones. The rib cage is all I'm working with at this time. I started off with a base layer of black, dry brushed some gray, and did some black edge highlighting on the underside of the ribs, going towards the tail.
Alright, well, so he's progressed it much further in the next post, so I think we'll talk about it there, because like here we're seeing it very similar to how it was before, because I think the next post is where we really see the progression. Now we could skip to it. It is about 7 ahead, so I think it's a bit far, so we'll just move on to the next one and then we will comment on it on that one. Yeah, okay. So next up we have Split Shade.
Yeah, not nearly as productive as I was wanting to be, but Sun watched as I painted and asked questions, so that was well worth it. It's crazy how a little panel liner brings out so much detail.
Yeah, that's here, so just take a second over. So here it is before.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
after the panel liner.
Very.
Yeah.
My goal was to complete the 2 Leos today.
Good old Leos.
Yeah. Only got the ground Leo done. Haven't based him yet. Space Leo is nearly done. Need to do panel liner and maybe some color touch up. He seems a little too dark. I know what I want to do for the base on the Space Leo, but if you have any suggestions on the ground, let me know. I'll look into what I can come up with.
Oh, that's very nice. He includes a little picture here of, his little setup there.
Yes.
It's very home office vibe, isn't it?
Very home office.
And I like that we can see the little cabinet in the corner.
The little boy, he asks questions.
And that's a good looking beard. It's
Yeah.
a good looking beard. Alright.
Oh, video. Oh.
Those Gundams
Oh my god.
are out in the wild now. They got released last month.
That's Warhammer's supposed to be looking like our game.
Well, this is a new game that's coming out. I'm saying it out yet, that's tech, but... This one here?
I think this is, I think he's painting the Gundam ones. It's not, yeah, I think these are the Gundam ones.
Well, he's old enough to paint, actually.
Yeah, totally.
You might wanna do a
Yeah,
little
and if you
session together.
want to put his stuff up on, yeah, if you guys ever want to put up your kid stuff on your profile, and like just add that caveat, this is kid's first paint job or second paint job, or like
Oh, my kid did this. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
right ahead. It's not all. Doesn't always have to be you guys' post. If your kids are interested, put them up.
yeah.
We'll review anything.
All right. So let us. So I do
it
want to
turned out
say
really well.
I really agreed with him in that the panel liner made such a difference.
And that red and the green contrast is insane. It's so bright. Yeah.
Oh, we've got Larry with some extra super.
Oh wow. Painted Superman's hair and touched up some of the skin, then glazed a slightly lighter blue over the bodysuit to brighten the overall effect. Airbrushed petroleum gray on the gargoyle, but had issues thinning it for some reason, so it looks okay on the gargoyle, but didn't on Batman's suit. So I just airbrushed him black all over, and I'll work up the suit to dark gray from there. Golden high flow black with their matte, medium, and thin down. Also took a closer look at Wolverine and saw there's a bunch of cleanup needed. Lol. I do like petroleum gray. It's a lovely shade of gray.
Yeah, it's a slightly purple grey, isn't it?
It's a blue. It's a blue.
No, there's purple in it. I'm telling you.
Okay.
We can take a look at it later. I'll
Alright.
show you. All right. So yeah, some great updates here. I was really hoping to see how the S improved, but I don't think we're going to see that one here. But yeah, Scale 75 has some absolutely fantastic colors. But let us move on.
Great formula too.
All right. So,
Oh boy, oh boy.
yeah, so Ryan said that he hadn't added this, and wow, fantastic, his final shots.
I love the photography and the background that you've chosen for this.
Yeah, I think that really does make a significant difference.
Man, this is really well done, Ryan.
Because like, had I known that the bodies would end out looking like this, because remember at the start they were very sort of flesh colored.
Now they look like they've been burnt to a crisp.
Mm.
And you really brought out why the Techno Barbarians was such a threat with this paint job, actually.
It's me original Fallout poster vibe.
Oh, you're talking about like not the new sort of one back when it was the successor to Wasteland.
I'm talking like, I'm talking like Fallout 1 type
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, like when it
You
was
know what I mean, yeah?
yeah, the successor to
be-
Wasteland. So give me a sec.
Ghoul? Like a ghoul?
Wasteland was the original game that sort of
Like 88?
was sort of this was the game, and so Fallout sort of succeeded that, and it was based off a what do you call it? So Fallout original like this. This is what you're talking about, isn't it? Yeah, I will open this image in new tab. Yeah, like that is sort of what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, they look so super heroic in this.
Yeah,
show.
it's meant to be called pulp. So yeah, that's sort of the theme they went with. Yeah, it does seem sort of similar to that, but I'd say like a sort of grimdark version of that.
I think the execution was perfect.
Like the character forefront and pile of bodies and the basically just distorted ruins sit in the background. Yeah.
What are they actually? Like, are they orcs? What is it? They're not people, are they?
Yeah, they're dead people.
No, the techno barbarian.
Oh, the techno barbarians were people. So they were all sort of horrific genetic experiments and mutated by chaos and all that sort of stuff.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I think he did.
In my opinion, that
Okay. Yeah, I just think that he looks really good.
Yeah, like I think if I saw one of these, I definitely will be hiding somewhere, making sure not to breathe.
This is really useful for people, I think.
Showing how he did the lighting setup. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so simple. Nothing crazy.
Most of it is actually really simple.
Yeah, I think that looks great.
You've got that teeny tiny turntable as well.
Do I have that?
You've got a small one. You've got a mini one like that.
Oh no, what has happened? Okay. Alright, so next up, it's us.
Oh my god.
Alright, so it's Whip Wednesday, so all of you YouTube members will know about this, but for the rest of you, this is what will be coming out not this week, but next week. How to make modular terrain tiles. I hope you like how they look. So we made up 5 different types of modular terrain tiles. We've got the Australian. We have the non-moving picture. Let's try again.
Okay, there you go.
The tundra.
Yeah.
And we have the meadows.
Hinterland.
No, hinterland is the one with the... this is the hinterland.
Oh, okay.
The hinterland. And... oh... yeah, do we not have a picture of the rainforest people? Or maybe it didn't go in on the right.
I think it might be the last.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't go in.
Rainforest did not go in. That's going to have to be a surprise for people. But yeah, and that's just how they look. I think that they look pretty good, but, you know.
We did overdo it with the hinterland one with the white.
Yeah, a little bit. But what do you reckon, guys? How do you reckon they're looking?
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. Oh yeah, go Rumble.
The hinterland one, the snow's hard to read from a distance. I'd say it looks a bit toothpastey.
Oh, so there's 2 different types of snow on there. So there's the sort of snow slurry, which is the AK Interactive snow. And then there's the AK Interactive micro balloons. So that's where you see the sort of fine white fuzz on things and such.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so let us move on. Oh, so you were saying something, Neuro?
From my experience, snow doesn't work like that here. I think snow fuzzy, like, and the slurry kind of go in the different, like, weathers. Just like, I like snow, I like winter, I see a lot of snow, if I see the snow, I always will see, no, not something wrong with it.
There's something's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's like, the fuzzy snow and the slurry snow usually happened in different weather conditions.
Cool.
Yeah, and they don't go together often. Like slurry is more of like wet and of beginning of the spring, while the fuzzy thing that is just light dusting, it would melt in that type of weather already and just becomes water.
Right.
That usually happens in the drier end of like October, beginning of November, like the first snow type of thing.
Ah,
Okay.
cool. So next up we have Karl Vanoni,
A nice coppery cave.
who is quite blurry,
Yes.
but the back seems to have come out fine.
He looks like he's got barnacles.
He does look like he had barnacles.
He looks like he was a sea monster.
That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, I feel like he looks more like something that came out of the ocean, algae and barnacle infested, rather than copper.
I think it's because of what he painted some of like those calcified areas with copper. You know?
It's the green. It's too yellow or like true green rather than blue green.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad look, but I think like without a clean shot, we don't have the ability to have a good look at him. All right, so I think it looks good. I think it works. I would like some more color theory, like just some different colors, so that we could have some separation. But yeah, all right. Next up, we have
Penguin.
yes.
The Toyota Land Cruiser Technical is done, which concludes phase 1 of the project. Figures in phase 2 and bring it all together on a base with the phase. But check out the windscreen, man.
Check out the windscreen. All right.
Blurry windscreen because of all the dust.
I
I
see.
love that detail. And this really looks as if you took a rust bucket and you shrunk it. It just looks so realistic.
Yeah, it is like really cool looking. Just Toyota with Dashco on the mounted on top of it.
Yeah, look at this.
Well, I do
Hello.
like that what he and a lot of other people are doing is showing all of the different paints and tools that they use.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's a very, very cool thing, but, like, just going, okay, well, here's what I used. So I used, these browns, these washes, and, like, this pigment powder. And then here I use these colors. And then here I use these things to get the effects that I wanted.
Look at all the different rusts that he had
Yeah,
used to
he's
get
got
that.
a lot of stuff for rust.
And weathering
But-
pencils.
Notice that the weathering pencil, it looks very similar to the vehicle on the weathering pencil, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I love the mud effects on the tires themselves.
Yeah, they're a lot more dusty than mud.
Yeah,
They're a lot more
dusty.
like sand clogged in the wheels.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is being ritted
What's
around.
weathering
a desert.
pencil?
Sorry?
What is weathering pencil?
So it's usually a pencil which is like how can I describe it? Actually, I think we.
Chalk or a pastel.
Sorry, go again. You're cutting in and out a bit.
It's like a chalk or a pastel. Like it's kind of more like a dry kind of.
Is it
Okay,
similar to
okay.
like a pigment?
Yeah, similar to a pigment stick, but as a pencil.
Yeah, as a pencil, and you can basically draw on streaking effects. Use your finger, smudge it out.
Yeah.
Really sort of precision work for weathering. You can use weathering pencils.
Need to see if my local hobby store sells something like that.
If it's the Warhammer store, the answer will be no.
No, I have few others like
Okay.
in the area.
So I think it looks absolutely fantastic. There's nothing that I have as sort of like a note. Oh, here's something that I would change or anything.
Yeah, it is perfect. Penguin, like I think.
We'll look forward to seeing what happens with the rest of it,
Yeah,
because
especially
that's
once you
just
base it.
phase 1. And next up, we got one of our newer ones. So this was Mark Kilburn, And we saw him join just recently, and he's
This-
been posting up pretty consistently.
This reminds me of Joe R. Sutton's tanks, you know, the way he
Yeah,
has-
we haven't seen Joe for a little while.
Yeah. I've always felt that the ambush predator or tank destroyer look I've always felt that the ambush predator / tank destroyer look never suited a tank the size of the Shadow Sword. So I built mine a turret, and then went overboard on details. Wonderful lesson in realism and weathering. Seriously, guys, look out for military modeling article and magazines. They're a godsend.
Yeah,
But
Penguin would tell you all about that.
Yeah.
Please continue.
But I know there's areas that need improvement. Well, I would not be the right person to ask.
So
Penguin, say your words.
yeah, so I think
Summon the penguin.
yeah,
Summon the penguins.
I think actually let's just do that. Which is it's
Eh.
yeah, I know.
Nope.
That's that. Why are you like this?
Well, on this note, I'll go because it's almost 2 a.m.
Okay, okay.
That's
okay.
fair.
Thank you
Yeah,
for joining.
Yeah, good luck with the rest. I'll see like the rest what we
Tomorrow
do
or
here
whenever.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a few hours, I suppose.
Yep.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you, Neuro. Alright,
Yep.
so as far as I can see, there's absolutely nothing wrong with any of the body or of the turret. The only thing that I would really comment is on the barrels here, which seem to be remarkably lacking detail compared to the rest of the model.
Yeah.
Now, I do know that these barrels have that slit in them, like normally, right? But what I am saying is, consider that this is like remarkably detailed elsewhere, right? Like we've got the battle damage next to the logos and so on, right? And we've got all of this detail in here, right? Which is absolutely
I
beautiful.
love the map.
Yeah, the map is fantastic.
Wonder how you did that.
Either freehand or he like printed it out and then sort of ruffled it up like that. But yeah, like I think all of that's good. But I think that the biggest issue, like I said, is the barrels. And I think if we could see a better look at them, because like we take a look at these barrels, right? They look really good. They look like some sort of real in-world thing. And I understand that these are rusted and disposed of, right? And these are meant to be newer and useful. But when we take a look at that, right? So I just want you to compare this to this. Like just this panel here, right? Don't worry about anything else. Just this panel right here. We've got a differentiation in color. We've got all this rusting. We've got the streaking and so on, right? And then over here, it's pretty monotone and one color, right? And that's pretty much it. Like they're just these silver barrels, right? And like, even if it's historically true, right? What we are aiming for is verisimilitude rather than realism. The feeling of reality, right? And when we take a look at these, they just don't fit. Is there any sort of commentary that you have, Sunny?
I thought that the vehicle itself blended into the environment a lot, but I thought that's probably the point. That was my only comment, because I think this looks great. It's very highly detailed work, shows a lot of skill. I wouldn't know how else I would thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very well done.
All right. Well, let us move on to our next one. All right, and this is where we see the cabbage significantly more done up.
I basically put everything into working on the cabbage tonight, and I think it just about done. Experimentation for that burned bone look is going about as well as expected. That is to say, I'm not totally sure what to do. Oh, right, and that orc hasn't been touched much at all this week. Minuscule cost, minuscule investment, I suppose. Let's take a look. I think the cabbage is turning out pretty nice. Cabbage. So you need like some brighter whites or like pale greens going in between wherever you see the raised areas.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take a look at a real cabbage, got like white, greenish white going in the, and he's also used like a red cabbage on the top, which actually is like a very lovely desaturated magenta going up to a magenta.
When you're looking at the red cabbage. Yeah, I think this is a good way of doing it. Gives it some real color contrast.
Yeah.
But I do think when I look over and see the what do you call it? The charred bones, like I sort of just see like.
Yeah.
I think it just looks like darkened. Would you agree? Like it doesn't.
Yeah, like it looks like the soot is in between the gaps rather than.
I guess like the problem is it's very hard to make a sort of burnt skeleton look without contextual clues.
Yeah.
You know, because like this just looks like a style of paint job, very like heavy with the separation between the bones, which
you
is
could yellow the bones significantly, and that might help create a burnt look.
maybe
Yellow and brown.
I'm not
going into
sure.
black,
I'm not sure on that one.
like ribs.
But I do think that the cabbage is looking good.
Yeah. Pretty good. I think it could use a little bit of highlighting along the folds.
All right, so let us move on to. Oh, is the computer stop working? No, it's working.
Oh yeah.
More from Ryan.
Inquisitor, Randlocks, and Retinue. Been experimenting with the backdrop book and some terrain I had painted for these photos. The Inquisitor and Retinue I threw together for a game of one-page rules. Grimdark Future Firefight last weekend. It's a mix of GW, Wargames Atlantic, and Station Forge models, all done with speed paints and enamels. Loved playing OPR GFFF, much quicker and easier to play than Kill Team. Would defo recommend to people interested in more casual games that don't require a reference tome to play. I'm really loving that backdrop.
You want to take a look through them for a bit?
Yeah.
And do your commentary?
I think you've done really well with the terrain. And absolutely fantastic detailing on all these guys. And I know you like to go for the grim dark look, so I do think they look a little bit sort of samey, but I think that's again part of your grim dark aesthetic that you're going for. And here, I do think you could add a little bit more depth. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
With grim dark, right? You can have samey looking colors. You can have low contrast in hues, but you could up the depth a bit more.
Or up the contrast in values is what
yeah.
you're trying to get
So
at.
that's basically my commentary.
Yeah,
I
no.
think you should tell us where you get these backdrops, because I might consider using
Yeah,
them.
no. I think that they're really good, man. I think that you've done really well. So, all right. I'd like to get some of those backdrops, but I do think that Sunny's right. I do think that we've got a short on it. If you don't have contrast in da, you got to have contrast in this. Like it.
Oh yeah, I know the short that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's one of the look outside the hobby one.
Yeah. All right. If you could comment on John Gass's one, and I'm gonna try and find that short.
Okay, if I could, should I borrow the?
No, because I gotta go over here to sort of find it.
Okay, I'm just taking a look here. Hi, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've been around. It's been over a month since I've been able to put paint on a model. At least that was the case until this week. I sat back down and really started working on the green for my Stormcast Spearhead. They still have a long way to go, but I think I'm getting there. Also, still feeling pretty good about the purple flames, and damn, it feels good to be painting again. I'm very glad that you're painting again, and yes, I do agree. I quite like the OSL effect of the flames, especially the fact that you've done like a nice pale bright pink in the middle to show like the light brightness source. What I would say is that I know the green that you're going for based on a previous model that you've done, but I think to start, I don't know if this is base coated or if you've already done all the depth work. It could be the lighting that's affecting it and it's washing out all your shadows, but it feels like really bright.
Yeah.
Like if it is a base coat, this is far too bright. I think to start with, you would want a desaturated green version of this green, so maybe mixing in some black to start with, and I think you could fit in way more depth into this. If this is the final color that you want the cape to look, I think going in with some desaturated teal, because it's a very blue green in the shell, in the
Going
folds.
for an analogous sort of scheme, because
Yeah.
it goes into the green, goes into the yellow,
chartreuse. Yeah, you've got like chartreuse highlights, so you might want to go into like
teals for your
dark
shadows.
turquoise for the shadow, and that will maintain that very beautiful, vibrant, like spring green or like an emerald green look. That's my commentary so far. I love what you've done with the skin and the hair.
I completely agree with Sunny. The only thing I think which is obvious is the bird's feathers and that need a bit of depth, but it doesn't look as like you've gotten to that yet. So, I think it's going well.
Yeah.
But is there anything extra we should comment on?
I'm a bit confused what's going on with the griffin's legs here, because it almost looks like
it looks
he's
like
bit tortured. I don't know.
Well, no, I think he's just put a contrast over it and hasn't really like brought anything up or anything like that. And so it's just really heavily settled in the recesses and such, and given a bit more of glossy look, which gives, like you said, that more tortured look.
Yeah. Okay, so let's read the comments. I should stare at more pumpkins. Stare at cabbages more. Got it. Penguin says, thank you for the comments on my rust bucket. I feel motivated to carry on and full piece done. Well, that's kind of the point of these reviews, isn't it?
Yes,
to motivate people.
Give motivation.
Righto. And now I paint some Stargrave models. Hooray!
Hooray!
As for the bones, reference photo I used showed them as grey. Perhaps more research is needed.
Well, like I said, right, some of the times you've got a lost cause, my dude. Because
some of the times you don't follow references because it doesn't give that implication.
Because, like we said, we're trying for verisimilitude.
Hyper-reality, not
the
literal
feeling
reality.
of reality
That's
rather
right.
than reality itself.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to go one beyond usual, and the reason for this is Larry was once again put into the pit of the spam box.
Righto. Working on the hair. My impulse is to do her current hair, but her natural hair color is black, and she's had it really pretty brown. And she's had it a really pretty brown before. And right now it's half and half black and blonde. No transition between them. So I'm punting. Don't hate me. I may or may not do a transition, but no,
Yeah, I think we've commented on this one before.
Old post.
Well, it was in the spam box for some reason.
Because we've said about this before.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. I can't blame YouTube. YouTube, you are, in this regard, faultless. Facebook, why are you like this?
Well, I guess we're finished, everybody.
Yeah. So, Ryan, check that out. Jack, look at some references and then don't look at others. Mark, that's a penguin. Penguin, that's a mark.
Yeah.
Alright. And then, Calvinoni, get some glasses.
Oh.
It's just that we always get the blurry pictures.
We do.
Alright. This guy. Hate this guy. Ryan, tell us about those backdrops. We want to hear about those backdrops. Larry, stop pissing off Zuckerberg. Split Shade, that was really nice. I really liked the little video at the end. Yeah, no, I didn't. I sort of like I half did and I half didn't want to play the video with the kid because I'm just like.
There privacy.
Well, because there are some literal crazy people. Tomas, too much rust, too little rust. We don't know. Sunny thinks too much. I think that it's rust. Chris, you've stolen Sunny's heart with the axe. It's not allowed.
It's a good axe.
All right. So that's
and
Joseph.
Always.
Joseph, you the thing, and now it's as always. You said as always.
And as always,
keep those brushes wet. Bye. Bye everyone.
Bye everyone. Thank you for coming.
Have a beautiful time. Gotta press the buttons.
What, and risk a repeat of Amarillo? Check. Hell no. Amarillo is yellow in Spanish.